Alright, welcome back. Tactics Ogre, Fight Castle. If you remember me playing Fight Castle in the Chaos/Neutral playthrough, we ran into Ozma. However, in this version, she is protecting the Lancelot and the Princess, Kashua. So she will not be our enemy, and rather Balsafon will be taking his position. Other than that, the rest of this cutscene, I believe, is the same as the Chaos playthrough.
Sister, what are you doing here?
Come to my rescue? What a good brother you are.
What are you doing?
Ah, there you are, Kashua.
Lancelot!
It's dangerous here. We're leaving the castle. Come with me.
Everything is in order, my lord. Come. You'd best be on your way.
Of course.
Ozma awaits you without. Oz and I will handle this.
See that you do.
Kashua! You must be Denim. It was an ill turn you did my sister at Rhyme.
Same line as Chaos.
We must be going, Kashua.
Obviously, he's not here in the neutral playthrough because you kill him earlier. That's an impressive drop you just made, considering it is 4 people, or 1, 2, 3 people
the
tall.
whelp has grown. Let's see how much.
But it's not nearly as impressive as when, what's his face, I can't remember his name now. The big guy. He fucking jumps off the edge of the castle wall and just fucking falls straight down and goes poof. It just like waves it off like it's nothing, you know? Like the Hulk coming in, he jumps, does a big Hulk jump, and he just lands. And you're like, I don't understand how you didn't shatter your legs. He's like, I'm the Hulk, I jumped that high. Of course I didn't shatter my legs. Wearing full armor too, that's the other thing that you kill. Aside from the fact that obviously it's a video game, it's supposed to show you how tough he is. He's wearing full armor and he's gonna drop down from that height and he's just gonna go poof. And he's gonna land. He's not even gonna take a knee, he's just gonna go poof. He'll land flat on his feet, or as flat as I guess you can land in full armor. And you're just supposed to be like, wow, that's a dude. So this is similar to the battle with Oz and Ozma, except Ozma's not here. We are going to defeat Oz, and he will die in this mission. On the other hand, Balsafon, when we defeat him, will escape because he's too important in the storyline. And he's obviously alive in Chapter 4, so he can't die here. What are we doing here? I did bring Vice in here because he needs to get up to level 45. He's not going to probably get there in this particular mission because there's probably not enough experience for him. But still be good to get him up to, say, like high 30s, low 40s. Womp, 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 womp. You'll notice in this, I don't know if I got lucky or unlucky or what the story is here, but you'll notice there's no Hydra in this mission. I don't know if that's, you know, a random occurrence, you know, that you can, you know, say, you know, there's this % chance that you'll get the Hydra, and if you don't, you get a clay golem instead. or if in the Law playthrough you don't get the, the Hydra doesn't appear. I don't know. It is kind of a weird thing. I brought my Dragoon along, thinking that I would have to use. He would be really good counter to the Hydra that was on the field. Only to find out there wasn't a Hydra, and I'm on my own. Well, not really. I mean, I have my whole team. I just mean, you know, the main purpose of bringing him is to be an anti-dragon, anti-beast character. Yes, despite the fact that we are powerful, strong, big boy weapons, these bosses are still not to be trifled with. It is 600 damage with a firebolt spell. I mean, I get it. They got the little blue dots above their heads, which gives them the buffs. Whatever 4 buffs they chose for them. But like, jeez. This is the one big nice thing, is having level 3 spells. You can do something like that. I know it's not a ton of damage, but you know, the ability to soften up characters. You know, you do that a couple times with the 2 sisters here, the Earth and Water sisters. You could do 300-400 damage per character there, and I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk out of most health bars. It's not quite, in some cases it would be what, about a third, in other cases it'd be closer to like a fourth. I try to keep that kind of stuff under my head, because I'm used to like some of these characters like dishing out finishing moves that do like 300-400 damage, and then I cast a spell and go, well, they're only doing 150. Yeah, but they're doing 150 to upwards of what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys. It's never 13. Well, I shouldn't say it, never 13. It's unusual for you to get 13 or even 10 for that matter. But there's a possibility you can do, they line up perfectly, you get 13. And that's some big damage when you think about, even if it's 100 damage per person. I mean, you can't do 1300 damage to one character. I mean, you could if you were super overpowered with, you know, like, say, critical and strength up.
Oz!
This was not supposed to happen.
Fool! You never did know when to retreat, and now it has cost you. As it will cost you, boy.
I'm gonna try to get Balzaphon to say something to his brother Hoberim, which may require me to basically be in range of attacking him. That's an okay heal. Could be worse. That's not a great heal. Yeah, it's better, I guess. The one nice part about this level is you've got a group of Dark Knights, Templars, whatever they're called in this game, and Oz in the bottom, you know, square there, and then all of the other characters have to come down across these steps, and that makes them a great target for magic spells because they clump up, as they're clumping up on the steps right now, even though they are making progress down the stairwell. It just kind of makes them great for, you know, area of effect magic damage, whether that be the, you know, the 5 or the 13 area effect. 5, you know, like the plus, north, south, east, west, and the center point. Mush.
I like what I see, boy. You're determined, with a good eye and a steady sword hand. Not to mention the notches in your blade. To think you've killed my captain, my liege, and all those at Balma Musa. Why, I might even consider letting you minister here in Valeria. In our name, of course.
Don't waste your breath telling me of the stains on my shield. I know them all too well. But know that I will not let Lodis take these isles. Her peoples will not abide you.
Ha! And I see you are at peace with your own baser nature. Marvelous. One could hardly ask for more in a ruler. For who can deceive others who cannot deceive himself? No, we cannot dwell upon our missteps along the path to domination. A bit of repentance, a touch of regret perhaps, but do not shed a tear for the wretches. Let their wounds weep for them. These things we do are necessary.
That's a line.
The pruning of ill-formed branches that our children might enjoy the fruits of our labors, yes? This is the heart of the
Prune
conqueror. This is you.
Prune the crooked branches, the ill-formed branches. I love it. And let their blood do the weeping for, you know, the blood you've spilled, do the weeping for them. Youch. I mean, that is a philosophy I cannot get behind. I mean, it's just... I say that, you know, we all can get behind a philosophy like that because it's better them than me. But what happens when the them become the me? And that's when that gets really dangerous because, you know, currently you're the in-group, so you're part of a collective majority, whether that be race, religion, gender, ethnicity. But when you're on the out, like you're part of the out group, and you realize how easy it is to become part of the out group because you don't share a type of religion, or you are the wrong section of that religion. Very easy for you to become part of the out group because they narrow. Well, yeah, sure, you have brown hair and brown eyes, and you know you're, you know, say 5'10", 150 pounds, who grew up white, you know, a male, Christian. Oh, but you're a Catholic? Ooh, 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 yucky, yucky blocky. You're not Protestant like the rest of us? Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can't do anything for you. Or conversely, oh well, that's okay. We don't care if you're Catholic so long as you're not, you know, as long as you're not Muslim. As long as you're not, you know, black or whatever. You know, it's very easy to just become part of the out group once you've eliminated the previous out group. Or, you know, just everybody's part of the out group, you know, because the only true pure-blooded people are insert your ideal for humanity. Leaves a lot of people on the outside in your ideal peaceful world. But, you know, not saying that's a necessarily good thing, like in terms of the United States. I think it's not a great thing. I think it's a bad thing, in fact. But you go over to Japan, where I believe they are, what was the percentage I heard? Like 96 or 98% ethnically and culturally and everything the same. You know, it's like, okay, we share we look the same, we talk the same language, we share the same culture, we can blend in, you know, because we all look the same. We're all, what is it? Homogeneous? I think that's probably the wrong word, but, you know, we all look and act and believe roughly the same things, so very easy to blend into society. Whereas if you are any other culture, even different type of Asian, like Chinese or Korean, you're an outsider because you're not. I get it. I get it. Different cultures, different reactions, different things that make this or that okay or not okay. But I think makes America so fun or great is the fact that we are made up of multiple different cultures and races and religions, and we all can find a way to hopefully live in peace. I know, you know, for every person like myself who wants to live in peace, you know, and let everybody have their own freedom, there's someone out there that saying, not in my America, this is not pure enough for me, you know. And that sort of divisive talk is what breaks up countries, breaks up empires, causes hardship for others, and causes division that ends up benefiting only a few people at the top and ends up costing, you know, the common man more in money and blood and sweat and tears, because instead of being able to transport goods across the United States, you're transporting them across states, each which require whatever.
That voice.
Balzaphon.
Well met, Balzaphon. Though I am puzzled by this talk of mercy. Was it mercy robbed me of my sight? Mercy that killed our father?
You traveled a long road for your revenge, brother. You question my mercy? In truth, I question it myself. I gave you the chance to begin anew, and you tread the same old tired steps back to where you began.
we'll get to that cutscene here soon. But needless to say, Holbram and Balsafon had different interpretations of how people should be governed and who should govern them. And yeah. Should be able to finish him off here soon. I'm just kind of getting rid of the other people that are in my way. Could have easily done that to Balsafon instead. I'm gonna take care of that archer instead. I got another turn or two to play around with this. Motherfucker. Fine, I'll just shoot you from down here, okay? Does that make you happy? Right now I'll move. Or not. And then I'll sneak up from behind you with my vice. Knife. Alright. Time for you to die.
You have wounded my flesh and spat upon my honor this day, wretch of Goliath.
Yay!
I leave you with your worthless life, Oberyn, but it will not be so next we meet.
Whenever that is.
Hold, Balsafon! Blast.
I was a little bit delayed there. I feel like that line should have occurred right as he's getting ready to pull up the teleporter. Anyways, we're gonna cut the episode. When we come back, we're gonna be in Chapter 4, doing some side missions.
Why, Kashua?
That also feels out of place.
I may deceive others, but never myself. Though at times, the temptation is all too great.